it's quite amazing how aware or how unaware some people are. You know, like there was this girl that I thought was so gorgeous when I first started working this job 3 years ago, and as time went on, I just didn't even notice her anymore because she was like 19 3 years ago. She's probably like what 22, 21, maybe at least. But she used to be so hot, real nice butt, real awesome body, beautiful, whatever, nice smile, whatever. But she's one of those fake people, and I'm not trying to accuse anyone of anything. I love her just the same as anyone else. But she's got this. Like they saw my video and the one dude there was like, oh, she doesn't like you at all. She thinks that you think you're all that or something like that, and it's her insecurity about herself. Like she always gets her hair done and like she's a little thick. She always gets her hair done and she's always really well made up. You know what I mean? And it's her like I'm always super nice. And what I look at it is if you're not receptive or accepting of someone who's blatantly, openly nothing but nice to you all the time, then there is a problem with you. There's no other explanation. There's seriously no other explanation. If you're just not nice to people because you're just not nice to people, that's not an explanation. If you don't like nice people, that's a weird explanation. There's got to be something wrong with the person not recognizing the awesome people that they get to spend their time with. Like I see these people quite often. We can have very fun, enjoyable occasions when we see each other, but instead it's everyone's like, ugh, all stressed out and all whatever, and they all give evil looks, and it doesn't make any sense to me. And it got me thinking, on this thing where if I got big and famous, I'd come back here and talk to this girl, specifically this girl for some reason. I don't know why this girl, she never really meant much, but I was like, talk to this girl and say, I forgive you for whatever, but you're beautiful, and blah, blah, blah. That was Dan thinking in Dan's mind, not like I really want that. It's just a girl, a cute girl, who cares? So then I started thinking to myself, like, I remember that during the flash, one of the things that I remember being or hearing or just sensing was how relationships and marriages are just an acceptable addition to the program, because once people get married, they're sort of off the radar. They're going to leave everyone else alone. They're going to just sort of make a family, maybe raise more people to pass it on to the next generation. If they're a working family, hopefully they'll be workers for the upper class. Keeps it so that, as long as they're getting more than the people that keep reproducing and having families, and they're fine with them reproducing and having families. But once they get in the way, they get rid of some of them. It's one of those simple kind of things that really does happen. It's happening all the time, but relationships are they're a way to escape. They're a way for two people to feel like, oh, I'm an adult and I dealt with this grown-up stuff, and now I found this person and we're going to finish it off together. And then most people don't want that because it's not the person that they were unhappy with. It was life that they were unhappy with. And most people these days aren't happy with anything, and they marry for a couple years at most, and that's it. And I don't wish anything bad upon people. I just wish more people would understand that we should all love each other and there should be no favoritism. Like, when you say no favoritism, what is getting in a relationship? That's favoritism. Well, this person was nicer than these other people. Well, how would you know? Have you met all these other people and spent as much time with them or given them as much as a chance as this other person? Not that I'm saying I want a chance with everybody, but at the same time, I should have a chance with everyone. That's the point. And I feel that I am that way to everybody. I present myself to everyone that way. Like, I'm not easy, as people call it, because that's a stupid way to put anything. I love. There's nothing else but love. The only other thing is a negative habit that other people hold on to, whether they seem like awesome, amazing, nice business people or not. If they dislike something and can't be pleasant about stating it, like you can dislike homeless and dislike things and dislike this and dislike that and state it in a nice, mannerful way, not in a way that makes you seem assholeish. But even if the nicest business person, donates for charity kind of people, those kind of people can be horrible people too. It doesn't make you nice for the actions you're doing. It's how you're feeling inside with those actions. And, it's just, niceness shouldn't be faked, but I don't think some people know how to find it. And if you have what you want, I sort of, I want to challenge people to say, like, what is it you want? Really, what is it you want? Close your eyes right now until you feel that you have it, and that's it. There's nothing else you need, because if you have a home, a place to lay your head, you have a TV in front of you, that you got stuff that other people don't have. You got great things that you could use, but for some reason you want more, and I understand why you want more. But once you get it all, you realize that you need to help other people realize that they need to understand they're happy with what they have, because you do have it all. No possession means that much. Once you have it, no possession means that much. If you start dating a super duper duper hot model, within a month, the super duper hot model looks good most of the time, but other times their personality gets annoying on dates. It's not like their super hotness is going to carry them through for the rest of time. But people like things like the short-lived, ooh, this is great feeling, and then over a short period of time, those things aren't so great anymore, and people get sick of it. But you got to love things for how they adjust and they change. That's just how life goes, and it really is how life is. And I may not be a registered genius or some guy with a PhD, but I know what the hell I'm talking about. So, anyway, I got to finish my day at work. Peace, y'all.